Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
Okay, so missing boy found. Last week, a 15-year-old named Tyrone Giles was reported missing. The news of him going missing had everybody in the community worried. Luckily, he ended up being found safe, but I'm not too sure if he was happy about it. After he was found, he dropped the diss track towards his grandmother, who was the one that reported him missing in the first place.
Lil' ho, you just tripping. Don't forget on your grandson, don't make me come through with those switches.
He just did a diss record to his
To
grandma?
his grandmother, because she's the one that reported him missing. Yep, Lil' Ho, I ain't missing him standing on business.
Is it called Lil Ho or Little?
Little. It's the same thing.
I've been doing hosting sometimes.
As a people, right? I think we all miss the Boondocks, but I think God just made the world the
Boondocks.
spoof. He just said, you know what? We're going to make the world the Boondocks, and you're going to get your stories like that.
He did a diss record to his grandmama.
His grandmother, yeah.
Called her Lil' Ho.
She must have made it mad. Some people's grandma have experienced that kind of life, and so when you say that, they don't mind it because they can relate to it now.
You don't even know what the hell you're saying. What's the next story?
What do you mean? If somebody get like Blueface Mama
we're still
and
on this
Blueface,
one.
they talk to each other like in a different kind of way.
For people that just joining us, Ray J is
The
here.
homie
He's
Donut,
co-hosting with us.
mom, he say what's up, blood to his mom, to his world.
Okay.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't mean to be like that. I know what I'm talking about, Charlamagne.
What else we got, Jess?
So the boy's aunt made a statement saying that his grandmother was taking care of him and his siblings for most of his life. His mother wasn't present, and his father provides some financial assistance. She also said these kids have been raised to be respectful and had a much better life than their mom could have ever given them.
I can't tell.
I know. He ran away after Easter, but because he wanted to be grown and have young girls sleeping over his grandmother's house, and she wasn't having it. My mom is concerned for his safety because he is aligning himself with the wrong people and activities, but he's more concerned about getting internet clout by disrespecting his grandma. These kids are just out of order, so she
Who
thought
gonna
he
beat
was
him?
missing. He ran away.
Who going to beat him?
Grandma probably can't. Father's not there.
You know
He's
what
just
I'm saying?
providing financially, and the mom don't want him. So, yeah. Michael Rainey Jr. sexually assaulted on live. Michael Rainey Jr. was recently on a live stream with Lil James.
Who is that?
AKA
What is he doing? over there?
Yeah, it's like a streaming thing. You know Kai Cenat, like one of those, but it wasn't Kai.
It looked like it was at somebody's house.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
Is that where he
One of those
streams
live
all his
streams.
Hey, shut up and let Jess do the mess.
No, this is actually another show, and a guy named Ty. Michael is visibly shocked when Ty's sister approached him and started groping his penis. And his other younger kids in the video and everything.
Yeah.
You can actually see his face. He's very, very shocked.
Yep.
He laughed it off, though. He looked very uncomfortable as he tried to laugh it off. And then after that, he left shortly. And he said he went to Instagram. Once the video started making his rounds, he went to Instagram. He said, at this point, everyone has seen the video circulating online. I'm still in shock and don't know fully how to process what happened last night. This is an unfortunate situation that I do not condone in any way. I can't take it lightly because I know I would be in serious trouble if the roles were reversed. And he is right. When he posted that, 50 Cent also said something. He said, wait, sexual assault from a male perspective, this was an aggressive advance. He's fine. No charges are being pressed. I don't care about what 50 Cent said. I definitely would press charges. He looked so uncomfortable.
He did look uncomfortable.
Yeah, and then his
I mean,
kids,
where you gonna press charges?
it's minors, it's children in the video as well. So they must have been his other little sisters, but her dumb ass to be going to court. Because, bitch, don't touch me.
How old was the little girl?
It doesn't say. But the children, they look maybe about 3. One looks 4. The other one looks 6.
Oh,
the
no.
one touching them looks like she's a teenager.
No, she look older. I think in another video, she looked like she was a little older than that.
Okay.
It don't matter, but
It
he's
looked
right,
like
though.
it.
Sexual assault is sexual assault.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Period.
And that's why
Period.
you
No
can't
cap on.
go and do everybody's show. This was taking place in a house and everything. Everybody can't be Kai Cenat. Everybody just, you can't be. Michael have to be careful where he go to. He's still a very, very important person. So yeah, that. I had other stories, but they were still working on them.
Okay.
Ray J has a young lady in here fanning him.
That's his assistant.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The AC is
You have audio?
down. I don't want to mess up nobody. AC is like probably at
good.
72. I need mine at 60.
All right. Well, thank you, Jess, for the mess.
Oh man, that mess was real messy, and I appreciate you for that.
Hold up, no problem.
Thank you for that, Jess.
Okay, so look, this is the last story. Young Thug's lawyer held in contempt of court. The YSL RICO case is still going on in Charlotte. It gets ghetto. well, it's still ghetto because it been ghetto. So apparently Young Thug's lawyer was held in contempt of court for calling out the judge and other people involved in the case. We got the report.
Explosive day in the YSL racketeering trial at the Fulton County Courthouse. The presiding judge held Young Thug's attorney, Brian Steele, in contempt. Cameras were rolling as Attorney Steele removed his jacket and got placed in custody. Shortly after lunch, Steele approached the bench where he told Chief Superior Court Judge Earl Glanville that he learned about a conversation between the judge, prosecutors, and witnesses, and Kenneth Copeland. When the judge asked him how he learned about the conversation, Steele refused to answer. Before storming out of the courtroom, the judge told Steele he had 5 minutes to change his mind or be held in contempt. When the judge returned, Steele once again refused to reveal how he learned about what was discussed in the judge's private chambers. In the past half hour, Judge Glanville has allowed Steele to return to the courthouse, but the judge has given him a 5 p.m. deadline to reveal his source, or he will remain in custody.
This has to be Power Book 3. And like 50 Cent has to be executive producing the Young Thug trial.
It's very crazy. So just to break down, Friday, a gentleman was supposed to testify, and he said he wanted to plead the fifth. Monday, the same person decided to testify, but the lawyer found out that the judge, the prosecutor, and the person that was going to testify had a conversation before, and he started to testify.
That's not illegal. That's not legal. I don't know if it's illegal, but it's not ethical.
Right. So the lawyer was like, you guys had a conversation with them. I mean, you could have coerced them to talk. And the judge was like, well, how did you know about that conversation? He said, I'm not going to tell you. And now they, remanded him. And now he has to spend like 10 weeks in jail or something like that.
So the judge is upset because the judge did something wrong, and so he's taking it out on the lawyer because the lawyer found out.
Correct.
Shouldn't the judge be removed from the case or something? Like
that's what it sounds
shouldn't
like.
the judge be under investigation?
So the judge was like, how did you find out about this conversation? He was like, I'm not telling you.
No, someone got on me.
So the lawyer was sentenced. To spend 20 days in Fulton County Jail, served on weekends only, and he'll begin serving that time this Friday, June 14th.
So for the next 10 weekends, the judge, the lawyer's gonna be in jail.
Why is this trial still going on?
It sounds crazy.
How is this not a mistrial
Very
already?
ghetto.
Why is Young Thug at least not out on bail?
Shout out to Young Thug.
Like I don't see any of these charges. I don't see any of these charges sticking just because this case just seems like
so messy.
The Boondocks.
Yeah,
this literally seems like an episode of the Boondocks.
All right.
Yeah, but that's Jess With The Mess.
Thank you, Jess. Up next, we got the People's Choice Mix. I got to remind you guys, my car show goes down August 17th in New Jersey. Ray J just told me he's bringing his cars, he's bringing his family. So that's August 17th. Of course, it's a family fun day. So bring your cars, bring your kids, bring everything. Kids 5 and under are free. It's going to be free haircuts for the kids. It's going to be backpacks and stuff like that for the kids. It's going to be a dope car show. Family fun car show is what we like to call it. So if you haven't got your tickets, we have early bird tickets still available. And let's get to the mix. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up
early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.